As an administrator and leader of teachers, what are some things that us in the community as a whole and as parents can do to help out in these times? Because there's always some way we can help, right?
Oh, absolutely. So just reiterating, and whenever there's an opportunity to work with students or to work with children, just reiterating the importance of learning. So I think about when I heard you mention, and I know about the field trip giveaways that are coming in these, the 12 days of education, taking advantage of outdoor space. If there's ever an opportunity to get children, young people out into just the community and learn about just even nature here that we have, the things that are native here to Reidsville, to North Carolina. I think about just the community service that is available. So any opportunity to impact a young person, help teachers with that, because there are so many life lessons, that teachers do. In terms of schools and classrooms, if there's ever an opportunity to volunteer, I know that we're very limited right now. Again, referring to COVID, there's some restrictions on, people visiting schools. But if there's an opportunity to support a school with materials, supplies, time, resources, they are definitely very appreciative of that. We all are. And just most importantly, just keep teachers and schools, administrators in your thoughts and prayers, because we are trying our best to do the right thing by our students and their families, and just making sure that students continue to be given educational opportunities is what we keep at our forefront in a safe way as well.
Hello and welcome to the 12 Days of Education presented by the Rockingham County Education Foundation. I'm Joe Dexter. Glad to have you here this beautiful 10th day of education with beautiful giveaways on the way as well. And thank you so much for supporting our initiatives thus far during the 12 days of education, the great things that the Education Foundation is focusing on, and the other organizations in our community that are helping out our students, our teachers, and administration in our public school system. And thank you so much. We are so close. Check out this numbers, guys. Check out how close we are. We are just $142 away from meeting our fundraising goal. So far, $9,857 raised towards our $10,000 goal. 63 donations thus far to the initiatives of the Rockingham County Education Foundation. Without you, this would not be possible. The support of teachers, it's number one in my book when it comes to helping those in our community, and helping students. It's right there at 1A and 1B, 1C. They all come together as importance number one in our communities. And you can help by texting EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. Let's take a look at why we are here this beautiful day. We are here to look at the initiatives of the Rockingham County Education Foundation, including the Carolina College Advising Corps, which aims to help low-income first-generation and underrepresented NC high school students attend a college that will serve them well by placing a recent UNC graduate as college advisors in public schools throughout the state. And it's had a great impact here locally, as you see the numbers. Since 2014, more than 2,000 Rockingham County students report submitting at least one college application, with more than $30 million in scholarships being offered to seniors since 2013. That's a $450 return for every dollar invested in the program. And seniors right here in our community have access to one-on-one peer personal help from advisors who just walk their path, and they know the obstacles to getting into college, and it helps students find their way. Last academic year proves it. The College Advising Corps reached 90% of Rockingham County high school seniors, despite the pandemic and the struggles that we've all faced throughout the last couple years. And $8 million was raised in offered scholarships. So wonderful, wonderful local impact that the College Advising Corps has on our community. Another initiative will be giving away, oh yeah, that's right, the 12 Days of Education. It's not just about talking about the great initiatives, but also giving away great things to our community thanks to our sponsors. And one of those things we'll be giving away is a trail visit. We'll get those details coming up in just a bit today. Trails K-12 is one of those programs that initiates creative, innovative, and effective outdoor learning spaces. The aim is to have every single public school have one of those spaces in Rockingham County by the end of 2024. And at its core, Trails K-12 is a movement to get kids outside in the backyards of their schools, in their natural spaces, for structured and unstructured time. Both are vital to nurturing creative thinking and developing the whole child. And I encourage you to listen to yesterday's interview with Tina Chestnut, the principal of Moss Street Partnership Schools. We talked about Trails K-12, with one of those trails being at the Moss Street Partnership School and how it's impacted the school there, the teachers there, the community, as well as the students. And the initiative that I'm so excited to talk about today with our guest Louise Price of the PIC program, Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids. The Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids program empowers children through musical heritage by putting instruments into the hands of elementary students. PICS offers free banjo, guitar, and fiddle lessons for local students, and you can learn more by visiting picprogram.org. Before we welcome in Louise, let's talk about some of these great giveaways that we have today. We'll start on the trail side. It is day 11, a field trip to the beautiful Madison River Park, sponsored by Chris Bass Engineering. That will be given away, and you'll be able to give that to your favorite teacher or class if you have a student in a class that would love to experience that. We'll be giving that away today. All you have to do to enter is text EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. And of course, the diamond and gold bracelet from Arthur's Jewelry, valued at $1,200. We'll be giving that away. You're going to want to get into this drawing as soon as possible. Text EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. As we welcome in our guest, Louise Price of the Piedmont PIC program. How you doing, Louise? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Joe, as always. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
I think we oftentimes forget the power of music in our daily lives because we're doing so many different things. The first thing that I always say is music is a heartbeat, not just to education, but to our everyday lives. How important do you see it in our community being, and as well the impact it has on children?
Well, it's utmost importance. As you say, music is a part of everyone's life. And sometimes, yes, we do take it for granted. But particularly traditional music is sort of the foundation of Rockingham County, where we have one of the most unique positions in the world of music, through the heritage of Charlie Poole, who was a musician who lived here in the 1920s. We had Mike Seeger come to Eden one time, and the Seeger family is just huge in American music, and he said he couldn't believe where he was. That's our aura, if you will, in the world of music. But we need to keep traditional music alive, and then by doing that, we inspire the next generation to take the music and create what is unique to them. It speaks from our souls, and a good byproduct, while we're on the subject of education, is it's proven. There have been numerous studies that have proven that learning music, learning instruments, particularly, helps young brains to grow and function better. So not only are we giving them a life skill in PIC that they can enjoy forever, but it helps them in other aspects of their life and in the learning process as well. So we're excited with the PIC program. And for those that don't know about it, we're teaching elementary school kids in Rockingham County how to play banjos, fiddles, guitars, the instruments that our culture is based on. And so we're just excited. And we're having a fantastic year this year. This is our third year with the program. And you and Jenny both know we've had a little adventure in those 3 years, as the world has had a bit of an adventure, thanks to Mr. COVID and so forth. And we've kind of had to recreate it all 3 years. But we're delighted this year. We're being hosted at Leaksville Methodist Church. We're so thankful that we got a physical location that allows us to have children from around the county, children from different schools come and take lessons at one set location. Although they are still separate, we give 30-minute individual lessons for the kids to kind of keep them safe while we wait out this awful virus. But these kids are something, Joe. They just have our hearts, and they're doing so good with their music lessons. Just excited.
Don't these pictures tell you the story that you need to hear? Look at that smile right there. That tells you everything that you need to know about the Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids program. Tell me a little bit about how it's impacted you and some of those smiles that you've seen and how it impacts the kids to be able to have this one-on-one time to learn a skill and to learn about music and to also learn about our heritage.
Oh, Joe, it's just, I can't wait until it's safe for us to show off our kids more, because they just truly have our heart. They work so hard. These instruments are difficult. I will say right up front, I can't play them, but in the program, we are able to hire 3 incredible teachers, and I will say they are there because they have a heart for this. One of our teachers, I think, will be participating in one of your prizes. Stephen Pulliam, also known as our Dan Riverkeeper, is also a talented guitarist, and so he teaches our guitar class. Katie Griffin, she's been my child for a long time. Watched her grow up playing her little fiddle, and she has her degree in old time and bluegrass music from ETSU, and she is our fiddle teacher. And then the incomparable Riley Balgus is our banjo teacher. And if you have a chance to send your child to take banjo lessons from someone who recorded with Robert Plant and Willie Nelson, just saying.
Wow.
Yeah, this is in Rockingham County, so, and these kids, they work hard at this. They work so hard at learning these instruments, and those little hands have got to build up those calluses on the end so they can make those chords, and they're learning all about rhythm and technique and learning tunes that are part of our culture. And they get to participate in all that thanks to wonderful donations and grants and everything else that we're able to get for the program, because we provide everything. We hire the teachers, we have assistants. The Leaksville Methodist preschool teachers are our other person in the room. They help the kids get their instruments out, get them ready, let the teachers know when it's time for the next lesson to begin. And then we provide the instruments as well. We had a wonderful grant from the Arts Council that's allowed us to get a lot of good instruments for this year. And so we're putting instruments in the hands of kids that probably wouldn't have otherwise. And that's a good feeling. That's just a really good feeling.
And you can help support the PIC program by texting EDUCATE to 24365. It'll bring you up to this screen where you'll be able to choose, when you click the donate button, where you want to donate, whether that's area of greatest need, college advising corps, college campus visits at RCC, trails for schools, or music lessons through the PIC program. So you can choose right there, heading to text EDUCATE to 24365. You can also click on the link in the description of this video to head to the donation page as well. As you can see, 63 donations, $9,857 raised, almost near to our goal, just $142 away. Thank you so much to all of you for your donations. Well, my donation this year, Louise, went to the PIC program simply because of this. I know you've probably felt this too, but music changes lives, and people in music can change lives as well, whether it's not the normal traditional way we look at it. Sometimes I think when we look at education, we think of the books, we think of all the classes that we tune into, the A's, the B's, the C's. But I was educated through my friend Zenith, who I hosted a blues show with for several years. He was 40 years older than me, but my best friend. and I was educated through him through music. And so the power of learning, whether it's through an instrument or just listening to music, there's so much strength in that. And I think we need to encourage that so much. So that's why I'm so thankful for what you do. Seeing that smile is one thing, and being able to feel that feeling is so powerful, right? But also knowing that there's way more beyond that smile for that kid in the future, just through being introduced to music and how it can change lives.
Exactly. And thank you, Joe, for your donation. And, the Education Foundation is doing such incredible work in so many facets that will impact our young people and just build a brighter future for our county. From the college advisors to the trails to the music. This is our future, and we just have to make sure that these kids get every opportunity they can to be all that they can, and through the music, through being outside, through learning about nature, through everything we can do to help them find their path. It just makes the world a better place for all of us, but especially for these kids. And just to see the impact that these programs have on them is pretty life-changing for me. They have my heart, and it's good to be involved. It really is.
The one thing that I took away from my time helping you out at the PIC program is it's mathematical a little bit too, right? There's some challenges for these kids, and it's so beautiful to watch them meet those challenges head on every single week and improve and try to get better and never put down that instrument.
It really is. And I've had the good fortune to see it click for some of these kids. They struggle and all of a sudden the light bulb goes off, and then it becomes fun. And we had, obviously I won't name names, but we had one student that I thought was really struggling recently. And the teacher texted me and he said, he played a tune tonight. And I said, he did not. And that's the power of these teachers. They're incredible. And he said, he did. And just the joy that brings. Because I know we've turned the curve, and now it'll be fun. Now it'll be enjoyable for the student, and and they all go through that process. Some catch on faster than others. But the work that they put in, it pays off for all of them. And it's just, and you're giving them something. You never age out of music. We're teaching as their children, but they get to enjoy this till, as long as life lasts. And that's a special pleasure to know you're giving them something that they'll have forever.
She's Louise Price with the Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids program. You can find out more at picprogram.org or by searching on Facebook, Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids. Louise, thank you for your time. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Joe. Hope your whole household has a good visit from Santa, because it's a quite full household now. Congratulations on everything.
Well, thank you very much. And you can learn more about Piedmont Instrument Classes for Kids, as mentioned, picprogram.org. That's picprogram.org. And if it's something that you're inclined to support, you can text EDUCATE to 24365. And in the areas of needs section, you can click on Piedmont Instrument for Kids and select music lessons. And it will definitely go right to that program full-heartedly, and something in our community that's so powerful and strong that we need to keep going. And I appreciate all the support, whether it's been that or whether it's been for the College Advising Corps or getting kids on trails. It's all important as we welcome in our Executive Director, Jenny Edwards. Jenny, how you doing today? We're so close to that goal. It's almost here.
It's right there, Joe. We're $140 away, something like that. We are so close.
63 donations, $9,857. it makes a big difference. And I want to thank all of those that have supported the Education Foundation throughout the 12 days. Tomorrow we'll cap things off. So many great things to give away, including today we'll be giving away that diamond and gold bracelet. And it looks like we have somebody sneaking in like Santa Claus into the stream. Gene Arthur in the background. We'll see if we can bring him on in just a second. But I also want to show off this beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Check this beautiful thing out as we bring it up on screen here in just a second. Look at that.
It's 1 full carat of diamonds and 14 karat gold. I mean, last year, you'll remember, Joe, Arthur's Jewelry donated that beautiful diamond pendant.
That's
I
right.
think they have outdone it this year. I mean, that pendant was gorgeous, but this bracelet is like, wow. And the value of this bracelet is $1,200. We're going to give that away today, thanks to Arthur's Jewelry. You know, this is another reason to support local businesses, because they support your kids right here at home. They give right back directly. And Arthur's Jewelry is a great example of that.
I'm giving people some time. I want them to see this beautiful thing. And you
know.
got it some chance. Text EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. And we'll also be giving away a field trip to the beautiful Madison River Park. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. The River Park, you can choose which student and teacher group that you want to win that. And all you have to do is text EDUCATE to 24365 as we welcome in Gene Arthur here of Arthur's Jewelry, who is kind enough to donate this beautiful diamond pendant. Gene, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Gene, glad to have you on. Thank you so much for your support. And it means so much to give for the 12 days of education. This is a beautiful time of year, isn't it, to be able to do this?
We've been business has been so good. And we're so thankful for all the people that have supported us through the past year.
Could we by any chance see the bracelet? Oh, here it comes. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is gorgeous.
Let's get the full screen on that.
Wow. Look at those diamonds. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the little extra detail beside each diamond. It just really makes the setting really makes it pop. And the clasp is beautiful. Look at that clasp. So, Gene, is there also a diamond on the clasp? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's part of the clasp. But there's like 13 diamonds in the whole thing.
Wow.
That gives it that extra sort of special touch, doesn't it? I mean, that's craftsmanship when you have that diamond right there on the clasp.
Yes, ma'am.
I bet it feels really great to wear. You wouldn't know, probably.
Nah,
Something like that feels so good to have it on your wrist.
Yeah.
As you can hear, the phones are ringing off the hook at Arthur's Jewelry, and I just wanted to put on the screen the Christmas hours for Arthur's Jewelry in Reedsville on Freeway Drive, right next to Subway. As you can tell, even open Christmas Eve 10 to 4, on Sunday 1 to 5, and Saturday 10 to 5. So make sure you head on down. Gene, I know you're pretty busy down there, aren't you?
Yeah, we've got a little lull, thank goodness. It's a little quieter, but I'm a little bit sorry I was a little bit late getting on here because I was testing some gold for somebody. So
you do that. You do that in the store as well, Gene? You can do gold testing? Do you do appraisals?
We do appraisals, yeah. We spend a lot of our day doing that.
Yeah. So if someone has a piece of jewelry, maybe that they inherited or maybe they purchased online or something, they can bring it in and have it appraised and get a value.
Make sure that is the value that they want it to be for if they bought something or did that this morning. And also, too, like I say, if they inherit stuff and they inherit a bag full of stuff and they don't know whether it's real or not. They don't know if it's diamonds or cubic zirconias or if it's gold or gold plated or silver or whatever. And we help them with that.
Yeah. Now, another thing I know, I'm taking over here, Joe. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I get excited about Arthur's Jewelry. I love this store. Another really great thing about Arthur's Jewelry is, you could go to a big box store and buy something if you want to. And you will buy something that a lot of other people have. Or you can go to Arthur's. I've noticed that you have items in there really for every budget. I mean,
We have to.
Yeah, regardless of what your budget is, I think you'll find something in Arthur's Jewelry.
And we try to find stuff that's not repeatable, that is a little bit off the beaten path, that you're not, at the chain store that has, 500 stores and they've got one at every, they've got 5,000 of these rings out and everybody's got one, their brother's got one. So we try to find the unique items that are kind of a little different, a little more personal.
Do you have gift wrapping as well?
Oh yeah, and we do engraving somewhat.
Oh wow! Oh nice.
Engraving.
Yeah, nice. I've noticed too that you seem to have some heritage jewelry on your site.
Yes, and we do estate jewelry, and we do some consignment. If you have something that you want to sell, then we can try to help you find a buyer for it. So that helps out some too.
Make sure you check it out. Arthur's Jewelry on Freeway Drive in Reedsville. Again, the Christmas hours on the screen right now. And, I'm just trying to buy a little bit more time so you can text EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. And that will get you entered for this wonderful drawing that we'll be doing here in just a second. Gene, I want to thank you for taking some time, for stopping by the 12 Days of Education, and your support of this. Your value of education means the world to us, and to be able to give back to those that give to education means the world to us too. So without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you for all you do too.
He's Gene Arthur of Arthur's Jewelry. As you can see, the Christmas hours on the screen. Make sure you head on down, get the jewelry. I believe I want to ask Gene, maybe he can hear. There's watches down there, right? Do you got watches at the store?
And watches, and they do pretty well. They're usually the little, not the smart watches, but they're the higher tech. Where I wear one that you don't even have to set for daylight savings time, or it just resets itself. You don't have to touch it. I love it.
So let me go full screen here, ladies. Every man loves a really good watch. Every man loves a really good watch. So make sure that you head on down to Arthur's Jewelry as well for the man. So many great things going on. Again, Gene, thank you so much for stopping by as we get ready to do the giveaway. Jenny, are you ready to give away some great gifts?
I am. Boy, Joe, this is a big day today. We look forward to this day and to tomorrow, really from the kickoff of the 12 Days of Education. These are the big days. Should I check and see if we have any last minute donations just to make sure? All right, I think we're all set. You let me know when we're ready, Joe.
All righty, we are ready. Again, we're giving away a field trip to Madison River Park for your favorite teacher or classroom. We're also giving away that beautiful 14-karat bracelet and diamond bracelet from Arthur's Jewelry, as the bucket has been reached into. We have a name.
I have a name. Look at there.
Martha Hopkins. Thank you so much, Martha, for your support, and congratulations.
Absolutely. Name goes back in the pot. That's great.
And tomorrow we'll be giving away an oceanfront stay at Caswell Beach for the weekend. We'll also be giving away our final field trip, and this one's a good one, Jenny. It's a beautiful one, right?
Oh, yes. So the field trip that Martha just won for a class is to Madison River Park, and students will learn about how design can really profit people, planet, and people, planet, and profits. The field trip tomorrow is this field trip to Madison River Park is hosted by Chris Bass Engineering. The field trip tomorrow is the Great Falls field trip, sponsored by Tri-State Steel. There are 2 waterfalls in Rockingham County within walking distance. A lot of people don't know that. And we're going to take a class of students out there to both of those waterfalls. Thanks so much to Tri-State Steel for that sponsorship. That's a big field trip.
And thank you for donating to education and giving back to our students and our teachers. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. Over $9,800 raised, closer to that $10,000 goal, $9,857. We're just $142 away from meeting that $10,000 goal with 1 day left in the 12 Days of Education. You can support RCEF initiatives by texting EDUCATE to 24365. That's EDUCATE to 24365. 365. And again, want to give one more thanks to Arthur's Jewelry in Reedsville for today's beautiful giveaway. Thank you so much, Jean, for your support of education and all of those that have donated for these giveaways throughout the last 12 days. Over $5,000 in value to the giveaways that we were able to give back to those that support education. So without our supporting sponsors, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much. Jenny, are you ready for day 12? We're almost there.
I am, Joe. Boy, this has been such a great year. This has been so much fun, and we wrap it all up tomorrow. I'm super excited and ready to go.
We'll see you at 3:30 for the final day of the 12 Days of Education presented by the Rockingham County Education Foundation.